This final video is about creating APA-style citations for your presentations. One good thing to know about doing research work is that you always want to be prepared to cite any source that you use, whether that is a text source like an article or a website or an image or a video or anything else that you think is important enough to borrow ideas or concepts from. There are a couple of different ways that you can get APA-style citations for your presentations. As I showed you in the earlier videos, most COD databases will create a sample APA-style citation for what materials you're using. However, if you are using a website like the Nobel Prize website, you're going to want to be able to create your own kind of citation as well. In order to be able to do this, we're getting started on the library class guide. And in the APA Style for Chemistry Presentations box, I'm going to click COD APA Citation Guide. This is the official COD guide to creating APA-style citations. And you can see over here on the right, there are a variety of kinds of citations that you can see demonstrated. For today, we're going to take a fast look at electronic sources and then scroll down until we see websites. And this is where you can see how the website is constructed. So first of all, for example, if I look at web page on a news article, you're going to lead with the authors of the article if they exist, the date published, the copyright date or the last revision, the title of that document, the name of the website, and then a URL. Right below that you can see the example. D. Roberts wrote this article on October 28th, 2019. There's a period. The article title is Wildfires and Blackouts Mean Californians Need Solar Panels and Microgrids, a period after that. Vox is the name of the overall website, and then here is the URL to the website that was cited. As you scroll back up, you'll see that all APA citations follow general rules like this. So for example, newspaper articles, always last name, author, initial, date listed this way, article titles in sentence case, name of the newspaper, the URL where you found that article here as well. Let me head back to the library class page again. The other thing you want to keep in mind when you are doing your citations for this project is you're being asked to do something called numbered style citations. In the box below you can see an example. So you would see Rachel Fuller Brown and Elizabeth Lee Hazen synthesized nystatin. Source number 5 is where you're going to find that information. Down at the very bottom of that box, you can see literally here's a sample presentation Professor Hess and I put together that explains exactly what this looks like. So if I'm going to view this presentation, so as a presentation you can see, for example, this beginning image of Marie Curie has a number 1. That's because this is the very first citation we're using throughout the presentation. As we continue on, you can see that this information biographical about Marie was all drawn from source number 2, and then this image is source number 3 in the presentation. Keep scrolling and you can see that source number 4 and number 5 fill the text of the slide, and this image right here is source number 6 as well. Let me scroll to the very end of this presentation. For the works cited then, you can see that they are once again listed not in alphabetical order, but in the order they were used throughout my presentation. So source number 1 here was the very first source on that initial slide, the image of Marie Curie. Source number 2 is the book that information was drawn from. Source number 3 is the second image of the presentation on slide number 2. I know that numbered citations can sometimes be confusing. Please let me know or ask for help at the reference desk if you have any questions. We're happy to help you work this out. Please also take a detailed look at the sample presentation that Dr. Hess and I built for this presentation, because I think that will also help you to understand what we're asking you to do. Thank you.